Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a little while since I've checked in with you through a vlog, but I just wanted to say hello, let you know I'm alive, let you know what I'm doing. I've had a video a week kind of coming out while I've been gone, and today I won't have one, so I just wanted to touch base with you and let you know why, right? So I've got kind of a list of questions that I want to talk about here. I'm in a totally different place. This is not my new apartment or a new house or anything. This is just the Airbnb that I'm staying in currently. So kind of like, first off, where have I been, right? So about almost 3 weeks now, 2.5 weeks or so ago, I moved out of my apartment and I basically have been Airbnbing, and I usually just stay at a place for like 1 week, and then I move on and to a new Airbnb because I like to meet new people. But these guys, they're so cool. Like I really like these guys. You can tell maybe I just got out of the shower, but whatever. So anyway, where have I been? So right now I'm kind of fielding interviews with companies. Right, I've sort of been spending the last 2 weeks or so really prepping for interviews as a software engineer, cloud architect, whatever. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I guess you could call me, but mainly I'm a software engineer, right? And so yeah, I've been exploring YouTube and having a lot of fun with that. And I'm going to continue to do that, so don't worry. But things are going to be a little different, probably. And we'll touch on that. But I just want to say hi to you guys. I haven't been in Discord really at all. I don't think in the past like 3 weeks or something. So so I'll be hopping on there tonight to say hi to you guys. For those of you who are in Discord, just so you don't think I'm dead. Of course, after you see this video, you probably won't think that. So where have I been? I've been at this Airbnb. I'll just give you a quick tour here, just for 1 second, so you can kind of see there's a back porch. Can we see over there? Yeah, there's sort of a back porch. I don't know how well we can see that. Let me just give you a quick view here. A lot of snow out, So I'm actually in Firestone, Colorado right now, which I've never been here. There's like a little breakfast station over here, with oatmeal and stuff. I buy my own food too, of course. But it's been kind of cool, just chilling here and seeing what it's all about. There's a nice kitchen with a gas stove that I can kind of cook on, and then I guess I could show you. You guys probably don't need the tour, might not care, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's lots of food. You can see I like to make sandwiches when I'm vacationing, so I've kind of collected sandwich materials, and I make sandwiches for like 2 meals of the day when I'm sort of Airbnbing, and then I'll make a nice breakfast in the morning with like bananas and eggs and oatmeal and stuff. So. And then, of course, I've got my coffee. So it is kind of coffee with Vam. It is before 2 p.m., so it's okay to have coffee right now. All right, so let me just take you upstairs here real quick and show you kind of what's going on. So there's a nice living room set up. Yeah, it's just really, really nice place. Super friendly people. I love staying at Airbnbs, by the way, if you guys have never done that before, when you're kind of traveling or when you're kind of moving in. Because I don't know where my job's going to be, right? Like I'm talking to a couple companies right now. One's in Seattle, and there's some positions in Denver and whatnot. Ooh, the camera's shaking like crazy. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you guys don't get some nausea from that. So we're upstairs here, and there's kind of a nice little workout area right there that the guy who hosts this place, he's a physical therapist, or physical therapist, not a physical therapist, he's a physical trainer. He'd probably smack me for saying that, actually. And then this is kind of the place that I stay. It's called the Van Gogh room, or the Van Gogh room, if you're trying to be Dutch about it. If anybody in the audience is Dutch, you can let me know. So I've got kind of my, Cliff Bars over there and sort of oatmeal. And I've got some essential books for interviewing. Then I got the Mac set up here that I'm just kind of working on today. To work on interview stuff, interview prep, work on technical challenges and all that. So I got some really, really important books here. I've got Head First Design Patterns to freshen up on design patterns that I don't necessarily study all the time, and you kind of take them for granted when you're writing stuff. And then we've got Working Effectively with Legacy Code, which is just to give me some, it's just some, I like to kind of stay fresh and work on like how to tough to refactor code, because a lot of times you'll go into a company and they'll have a lot of legacy code, and they're like, here, we want you to work on this, and they don't realize how bad it is. Well, they probably do, their engineers do. And then, of course, the most important book when you're interviewing as a software engineer is Cracking the Coding Interview, because that is freaking fundamentally important. Okay, so some topics that aren't really walking around and looking at the place and whatnot. I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been. Where's the daily dose? So here's the thing. Okay. The types of videos that I've been enjoying making take a lot more editing than I was thinking, and especially with this new series that we've been doing that's on hold right now, of course, Project Genesis. I've been loving that, man. I've been loving it. You guys are so fun to interact with. It's been one of the greatest pleasures of my life, actually. So that takes a lot of time, and I want to do those types of videos actually. And so I think essentially right now I can't really do that, right? That's why Genesis is on hold for right now. I keep looking at me instead of looking at the camera. It's really hard to look at the little camera down here. It's quite hard because I don't usually film this way, right? So it's going to take a lot of practice. So Genesis is on hold temporarily until I get moved into a new place, and that'll be kind of when I accept a job and when I move in somewhere. I will try to work on it as I can because I don't really have my setup, right? So it's going to be tough to do that. But I will try to work on it so I can kind of give you maybe I can work on getting you guys an episode of Genesis once a month, or maybe I can do something where I'm not working on the story and I can just give you some filler episodes. But I kind of want to tie up Celebrity Slaves, right? I want to finish that series so we can kind of move on because when I accept a position, which will probably be somewhere in the next 3 to 4 weeks, right? So the whole interviewing process from the time that companies start contacting me, it typically takes somewhere between 3 to 4 weeks. There have been occasions where I have been at work and working within 2 weeks of my interview, but that's pretty rare. That's when the company, like one of the first companies that I start interviewing with, is super excited, and I'm super excited, and it just kind of works out, and they're looking for somebody right away. So that has happened before, but it's not the typical. So probably in about another, because I just started interviewing, right? So probably 3 to 4 weeks from today is when I will be sort of like, I know where I'm going to be and I'm starting work, right? So it could be in Seattle, it could be in San Francisco, it could be in the Denver area. So once I know that, I'll know where I'm going to be living, and then I will have a living situation for myself and my cat set up. And at that point, I will know when I can start generating more content that is of the quality level that I want to generate, which certainly will improve over time. But right now, it's kind of the highest level of quality that I know how to produce right now that I've been learning through doing this with you guys. So there probably won't be a daily dose for a while, guys. In fact, I need to change that tagline. I love saying it because I really do. That's the goal, right? Eventually, I want to be making one video every day. But that, in reality, with the types of videos that I like to make, the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I make one or two really high quality videos and then I just fill the week. And I don't want to do that. I really don't. And you guys can let me know if you want me to do that in the comments. But I'm not into that. I really want to make high quality stuff, and that's probably highly edited, and I don't want to just pump out content. In the beginning I did because I wanted to learn how to do video editing, and I wanted to learn how to upload. I mean, that seems really simple, but there's a lot to the process, and the camera's up. I'm shaking the camera like crazy. But there's a lot to that process, a lot more than I thought. And so, going through this process and learning it, I've had to adjust sort of what I want to do. But the end goal is to have one video every day, but that's going to be probably a while down the road because that's going to be when I'm doing this full time, right? When I'm not working anymore and I'm essentially making YouTube videos and that's all I'm doing. And that's a ways off, right? That's like 5 or 6 years away probably. I would say at a minimum, right? If projections are if they're accurate at all. So that's kind of what I'm doing, thinking about it that way. What's going on with Project Genesis? I've kind of touched on it a little bit. Essentially, I'm not going to be producing new Project Genesis for a little bit. As soon as I'm kind of moved in and I know where the job is and I'm kind of in the process of actually moving into a place where I'll be living rather than just an Airbnb, I will try to see if I can maybe work on some while I'm here because I have the Mac and I have the gaming laptop, but the gaming laptop is not set up for everything, right? It is not without the keyboard and the mouse setup and the monitor, and it's going to be very different, and it would take a lot more time to edit, I think, because my normal workflow would be kind of interrupted. But I'll work on it. I'll see what I can do, guys. But I don't want to commit to that until I've kind of moved into my new place. And then what about Star Sector? What's going on with Star Sector? So for those of you this is a very small percentage of you guys because we don't have a Star Sector following. I mean, it's primarily Kenshi, right? There's not a lot of people that are actually here for Star Sector. The number of views that Star Sector gets is quite small compared to everything else that we do, right? Kenshi is sort of the main focus. I'm going to finish the Star Sector series, period. I like that game. It's super fun. I've been messing about a little bit with Warband in my free time when I'm not working on stuff, and because I can play it on the Mac, right? So it actually works on the Mac. Not all the mods do. I tried some mods that don't work on the Mac, but for the most part, that's been kind of what I've been doing is I haven't tried Star Sector on the Mac, but I won't be recording that primarily. Right now it's going to be Kenshi, because that's kind of what this channel is primarily right now. As we try to find more games that people that are already here like, and to bring in more audience that also enjoy Kenshi. But it's really hard not to cover that camera when I'm switching hands like that, because my arms are getting like super tired from holding it up. I need like a stick or something to hold on to it. So Star Sector, I'll finish it, but it'll be a slow process, right, guys? So if you're primarily interested in Star Sector, and you want a channel that's giving you daily Star Sector content, this for a while, I don't think that's not going to be happening, right? And as much as I love to please everyone, because I am kind of a people pleaser, I try to be. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that, and as much as I want to, I'm not going to be able to. So, so for now, probably not going to be any Star Sector until I get moved into my place. Now, once I get moved in, what I'd like to do is go back to what I was originally thinking I would do when I was moving, and that is to have a Project Genesis video every week, and then have the Celebrity Slaves once a week on Wednesdays. So it'd be Monday and Wednesday, Project Genesis Monday, Wednesday would be Celebrity Slaves. And then on, Friday or whatever, then we'd have like kind of a sort of a video, a filler video, like the Children of Morta. I was having fun with that, and it's a fun game. And then maybe some warband episodes, and then I'd like to do some Mount & Blade once we finish Celebrity Slaves, instead of necessarily starting a brand new Kenshi series. Because man, it's funny because not playing Kenshi, like looking at it the other day, I was watching some of my own videos trying to do some editing, and it's very time consuming with the equipment that I have right now. So I just decided not to do it, and decided to kind of talk to you guys about why I wasn't doing it. And but I will have one for next week. I will work on editing it, and then because I don't have my mic and stuff, and that's all in storage, and so I'm trying to do some of the voice that I'm adding to the video on the Mac, and the mic is not exactly great. So, but I'll work on that, and I'll just do some post editing of the voice to try to make it so you guys at least have a video. I just don't want it to be super low quality. So mostly everything is going to be on hold except for Celebrity Slaves, because it takes I have footage, and I don't have to do a lot of editing. I mean, I have to do a lot of editing, but I don't have to do any recording or voice recording other than maybe some intro stuff, and I can use previously recorded stuff for that. So, so for right now, for the next like 3 to 4 weeks, I'll be doing one video a week, and they won't be vlogs. If I need to do a vlog, I'll do that separately. But for today, I was doing some interview stuff last night, and I just didn't have time. So I didn't organize my time well enough to get to the point where I could do both. So had I anticipated some of that stuff, I would have started on it earlier and got it done it last week or something. But I didn't properly prepare, and so I wasn't able to get it done. So I will have one for you next Wednesday. So we'll continue every Wednesday at noon Mountain Daylight Time until further notice, and I will of course update you and let you know when that's the case. So so that's pretty much what's going on, and I don't want to make this video any longer, but that's pretty much all I had. Kind of the talking points that I had, just reviewing them. Sorry about the camera shake again; it's driving me crazy just seeing it. But yeah, I look forward to kind of when we can get back to it, and I will now. Like as of today, I'm gonna kind of be back in, responding to comments and stuff, because I haven't been doing that at all, man. I mean, I've just been out of my flow because I'm doing something that's so different right now with all the moving and everything. So I'll be back on. I'll stop in Discord, just each evening to kind of like say hi to you guys and see what's up, and then I will get back to responding to comments so we can actually be interacting. So hopefully you guys have been treating each other well and treating yourselves well, and having a good day, as many days of the week as you can. And don't forget, guys, love ya. I love saying that, by the way. I do. I like it because I do love you guys, and I really appreciate all the support. So I will see you soon with some new content. So next Wednesday, you can expect a new episode of Kenshi, and it will be the followation of Celebrity Slaves until we kind of wrap that up. So, and then hopefully we can get back to Project Genesis ASAP, like in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So, all right, guys, love you. See you later. Bye.